What is up, my friends, and welcome to a very special video. After many years, I have finally managed to track down one of my trash talkers. I wouldn't say I get a lot of hate in the comments. Oh, let me do this. I'm doing a bomb cloud, by the way, but let me just make sure to actually get my settings in the middle of it. I've been getting a decent amount of trash talk, like not too much, but like a little bit here and there. And very often I would be in the mood to kind of hunt them down. They'd be like, okay, well, show me then, play against me, you know? And this time, I finally found one that was willing to play against me. Challenged him for $100. We're going to play a best of 5. Now, I'm not going to lie. I just assumed that it would be someone that was like unranked or something, you know? I feel like those would be the type of people to trash talk. But then he was actually, I think, 4.3k MMR is Protoss, which is like on the border of Diamond and Masters, I believe. So I thought of a challenge that would be cool. Make it a little bit more fair and fun. Because I don't know how easy he thinks he's gonna win, but I do definitely need a handicap for this to be somewhat fair. So I decided to give him a list of all my X2GM challenges, okay? And I let him pick 5 that he wanted me to do. So we're playing a best of 5. He got to choose 5 of my X2GM challenges. As you can tell, some of you are not gonna know this build. It's really dumb. The first one was the Bomb Cloud. Or well, he chose 5 and I'm gonna choose in which order I'm gonna play them. So the 5 are Bomb Cloud, Raven Hellion, Planetary Rush. You guys are gonna be happy with that one. No Warp Gate and Proxy Hatch. Those are gonna be my 5 challenges today. If he wins the best of 5, I'm gonna give him $100. If I win, then I just take the views and the ad revenue. So that's a pretty good deal, I guess. I mean, I would take those anyway, even if I lost. But then, I mean, I would definitely post it if I lost 100%, because I wouldn't chicken out like that. But, you know, I would not be as happy with it. But anyway, here we go. I think he posted on my 2v2 video, or 2v10 video. I'm not going to spoil the end result of that, but he said that we were such noobs, and then I was streaming on Twitch, and I was talking about just randomly reading that comment, and then he happened to come into the stream and pretty much tell me the same thing. And then I was talking to him in Discord. When I was talking to him personally, he already became a lot nicer, but kind of in a weird way, because he was somewhat, you know, normal, but then he was also still shit-talking my gameplay all the time. Like I said, my Zerg macro was terrible. And he was making fun because I made an AoE 2 video the other day where my building placement was absolutely disgustingly bad. And then he said, yeah, but it's the same in StarCraft 2. So it's, well, this is going to be a hell of a match anyway. Now, I haven't done the Bomb Cloud for a while. Looks like, okay, should I go aggressive against this? I think I'm actually going to go for a Cyclone. Now, where on earth do I expand? The Bomb Cloud build is very simple, by the way. You just have to fly to the next base at the start of the game. And this is a challenge I've been wanting to do on this specific map for ages. Because... oh, let me kill this. Because you can fly to the 3rd base and it's out of the scouting path. And it's a 3-player map. So on this map, they could scout your main base and just straight up not know where you are. Right? Because they would probably just think that you spawn into the other side. So on this map, it's actually insanely good. Now, this is already a very nice start. He did have a little bit of probe micro there. Okay, so it's not going to be a million kills without a fight, but obviously it's going to be a pretty good start anyway. Now, the Bomb Cloud, I think, is pretty okay if you get to the macro game. So as long as he doesn't attack me, I'm okay with this whole situation. I think I should go for a starport. Now, my expansion pattern is pretty scary here, that is for sure. Because I have this ledge up my main base, which is going to be... oh, that's a miss. I can't let that go. There you go. That was very dumb by me to chase that, I'm not going to lie. If he pulled his probes, I would have probably lost it, but I had to go for it. Now, 4 kills on this Reaper so far. Really nothing to complain about at all. I do think that the Bomb Cloud, out of all these challenges I have... oh, he's actually going to fly over my... okay, that's going to look so funny. He's going to fly over my natural... which is supposed to be like my 4th base, by the way. That's not even my... actually, that's not even my 4th base. It's my 5th base. I think that's what that is. Okay, that is, well, quite a funny thing to scout. Okay, by the lack of units here, it looks like he is... oh, no, never mind. He's still here. That's your own building, brother. Maybe I should let him know that. No, okay. I'm going to go easy on the trash talking for now. Maybe if something really drastic happens, we can get in there for now. And we're going to take it easy. Now I'm gonna go for... is that a... that's a real one. That's a real one! That's a... I didn't even... is that a Stargate? I didn't even see that. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I mean, I probably saw it. I just didn't register it. Okay, well, this is a very bad start for him. And a very good start for me. Saving my 100 bucks would be nice. Getting the extra ad revenue would be nice. Getting back fighting against the trash stalkers would be nice as well. Okay, now his army is pretty sizable, but I don't think he has blink, so he's gonna lose 2 stalkers right away. Oh, that is a real phoenix, actually. The other one was fake, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me just siege slowly. He's gonna go for the lift, but I can always kill this phoenix. I'm just gonna go back here. The SCVs were doing a great job of tanking there, by the way. Kind of forcing his army to not attack me. Yeah, it was a fake one, okay. Thought I was wrong for a second, but I wasn't. I made the Raven just so I wouldn't die to DTs. Now, I don't have a big enough army to fight if he would have had blink. But I don't think he does, so I'm just going to be aggressive with this. Let's see. If he does have blink, this would legitimately be pretty scary. But for now, it's looking pretty alright. I wouldn't be surprised if there would be, let's say, a Void Ray on the way at this point. Let's see, I'm just going to get in here. Probably just occupy the bunker, I think. That's the right idea. Get this one a little bit further forward. Maybe this is a good position. It looks a little crazy, but I think these tanks are covering me well enough here. Okay, let's drop an auto turret. That's actually gonna do... Look at that. All the probes went for it. Target fire the stalkers over here. He's busy shooting the Raven, but the Raven is... I mean, I already have scans at this point, and he's losing so many workers. GG is gonna be called, and that is game number 1. Now, I'm curious if he even scouted, or if the bomb cloud... No, he didn't even scout, right? Okay, that's kind of funny. Not scouting on a 3-player map while I'm doing the bomb cloud. Obviously, he knew that this was like a 20% chance I was going to do it. Maybe he realized I was going to do it on this map even. But, yeah, I mean, slightly unfortunate here. Really good start for me. Like I mentioned, Bomb Cloud was going to be one of the stronger ones. And funnily enough, one of the less blind counterable ones. I'm sure we're going to see him do some more vicious blind counters later. But that's a really good start to the best of 5 for us to go to game number 2. Okay, for the second game, we're going to be choosing Zerg. Now, that's one thing that he did pretty smartly, I have to admit, is that he picked 1 Zerg challenge and 1 Protoss challenge. So if I chose those races, he would know exactly what I was going to do. Now, the reason I chose Zerg on this map is because I have to do a proxy hatch. And look at fun, Mr. Guy. Very, very suspiciously nice so far, huh? Maybe he's starting to feel the defeat coming. By the way, guys, I thought of a way to spice this up as well, which would be a little bit crazy. If this game is as equally as one-sided as the last one, I'm going to change the bet to giving him the 100 bucks if he wins a single game, okay? Because if I win this one as one-sidedly as the last one, I feel like there's no chance he's going to win the best of 5. And I do want to keep him motivated. I want to keep it spicy. Now, what I'm going to do here, this is why I wanted to... I was going to mention that at the start. This is why I chose this map, because you can go here and proxy hatch there. Now, I don't know exactly what build I want to do. I think ideally I go for something super crazy for the extra embarrassment factor. And that would be going for burrowed roaches. It was pretty funny talking to this guy, by the way, in between the games. I guess in-game he doesn't want to spend his APM on talking. But in between the games, he keeps randomly cursing in his sentences whenever like I mention something. Like, he chose the Raven Hellion challenge, right? And I was like, just so you know, I'm allowed to make 1 Reaper and 5 Marines just for that challenge. And he's like, oh my god, he starts cursing. And I'm like, what can I do? It's part of the challenge. A true viewer would know. A trash talker wouldn't, but a true viewer would know. I did recently learn that people really do enjoy hate watching. So now I wonder if my hate watchers are some of my biggest fans, in fact. Well, you can't call them fans, but you know what I mean. Most loyal viewers, I guess. Let me hate watch this guy. Surely this time it's going to be the worst video ever. Now, what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to add a roach worm. And then I'm just going to start pouring units in his base. I don't know if he's already seen this. To be honest, if I was going up against my proxy hatch and I knew 100% it was coming, what would I do is the question. Oh, he made a forge. Okay. Well... yeah, this is going to be a little tricky. I do like his build. So he went for a gate expand and a forge. I have... like, he could probably just make a couple cannons here. Yeah, this is... I don't know if I'm super happy with the strategic choice that I have made. I'm going to make another thingy over here. If he has cannons over here, I'm going to not make burrow. Otherwise, I'm going to build it. That's the plan. Oh, he actually didn't realize straight up. Yes, that's what I like to see. Sort of like, what the heck? How did you get in there? It's so sneaky that you can do that. It's so funny. He was expecting one thingy at the front. Oh, barely cannot escape with that one. Okay, so I'm going to go for a burrow. And I'm going to have the queen up here. Should I spread creep? I guess I might as well. Let's just start spreading creep into the base. And then I'm going to make 2 roaches. Now, these are going to be so strong because of the burrow. I might have to... he does have 1 unit, right? Oh, he went for a zealot, actually. Okay, look. I'm blocking the creep. Oh, that micro is sick, actually. Did I get a single hit on the creep there? That's beautiful. I love that. Okay. So with the cannon, you would think he should be able to defend this. That Zealot's going to die shortly. Oh, he's going to pull the probes. Okay, Burrow's not going to be finished in time, I'm afraid. So this is a little bit of a scary moment here. Okay, so that one is sadly going to die. I have another Roach finishing here. Burrow is going to finish somewhat shortly, but not quite yet. Oh, the Adept already fell. That's beautiful. Now I have another Queen out here too. Let me just start putting some creep. Oh, he did manage to get that. What was it? The Queen out there. Now I'm just going to make an expansion at home. Should have taken the other expansion, actually. He did not make... Guys, he did not make a cannon in his mineral line. Burrow is about to finish. Please let it finish before I lose my thing. Actually, do I even need it, guys? Did I just make Burrow for the memes? And he was talking shit about my Zerg play. What happened here, Mr. Balder? He didn't have money? Wait, how good is this build? Did I just cook, guys? He didn't have money for another cannon. And that's only on one... How good is this strat? Should he just have... Okay, I mean, we're gonna keep this one in. We're definitely gonna alter the challenge after this, by the way, because to make it even more fair, because clearly it's not fair enough for Mr. Guy. If he wins one game, he will win the challenge. But this... I'm actually pretty impressed. I don't know if I've ever done such a straight-up version of this, but it legit looked pretty nuts. I guess batteries could have been better as well. Skip the forge, make like 4 batteries instead and then stoke or something like that. But alright, it's 2-0 up already in like 10 minutes. Let's go to game number 3. Okay, game number 3 is going to be on Taito Citadel. Now, I just informed him of the new rules in the challenge, and he started laughing like crazy, and he said... That was probably a better trash talk than what he did. I didn't even think of it like that. But I just wrote to him, okay, new rules. If you win one game, you get the money. It's actually, I legit didn't think of it, but that's a pretty good trash talk, actually. Gotta like that by myself. Now, I have to admit, I felt, maybe, or Planetary Rush. Just so he remembers, those are the 2 Terran challenges that are left. So, these are going to be pretty nerve-wracking, because before I felt really safe, honestly, because it's like, you know, he had to win 3 games. I'm pretty comfortable with my challenges and stuff. But now he has to win 1 game, and every game that goes by, he will know my challenge. In fact, within a couple minutes, he should realize what my challenge is this game, because I am going to go for Raven Hellion. And I mean, for a Stargate, I don't know if you guys remember, but going Stargate against that is so freaking strong. It's pretty scary. I feel like this one I should definitely be able to win because Hellions are an awesome harassment unit. But after this, I'm going to have to play 1 PvP with no Warp Gate and 1 game where I have to Planetary Rush and he can blind counter me as hard as he wants. And I'm not going to like bend the rules for myself so I don't lose against the Trash Talker. I am going to... just go for a fast Planetary Rush. Like, I mean, theoretically, okay, I could go for 4 bases and then do a Planetary Rush. That's not my jam, guys. I'm going to keep it straight up and hopefully just execute well enough that I can save my money and keep my honor alive maximally. Now, actually, oh, maybe I should have gone Reaper first. I think that would have been a little nicer. Excuse me. I mean, I guess it's okay. Getting fast Hellions out is cool. I just need to make sure... Yeah, that's the problem, right? If I had the Reaper, I would know if there is a fast Stargate, proxy Stargate, anything like that on the way. I cannot defend those without building my extra Marines for just 1 unit. Like 5 Marines can kill 1 Oracle, right? Or 1 Void Ray. If it's multiple, or let's say worse... Hey, I just realized the best build against this would be... to go for my 1-base proxy carrier build. I don't know if there's anything you can do against it, like, literally. Like, it doesn't even matter who has the carrier. You know, I don't know. What the hell can I do against that? Basically, what I was going to say is that I need to scout so I can make an engineering bay and build turrets. But that sounds very unpleasant to do against, you know, anything. I don't really just want to make a random engineering bay. Well, we'll see. Now, I do remember that we had one specific Raven Hellion challenge that was really good against Protoss. What that was that I would go for 2-3 Ravens at the start, and I would make 2 reactored factory Hellions, okay? And then, since Protoss players back in the day, they would play 4-gate Blink every single game. Now it's still Blink most of the games, but it's not as viciously every single game, right? They would try to attack you. I would use an anti-armor missile, dive on top with Hellions, and then go for the counter and win. If we see that it's Blink, that's exactly what I'm going to do. If we don't see that it's Blink, then I might have to make a missile turret. Now, let's see. Okay, so he's on... Okay, oh, he's hiding his workers. I do like that against my one base build. He is going for Blink, most likely. That should die. Was that producing? Okay, I need to be careful. Actually, he's not gonna die. Okay, does that change my plans at all? I don't have to be afraid of DTs because I'm only allowed to make Ravens. Like, that's... You know, if I lose to that, that would be kind of annoying. Oh, I do lose a Hellion there. Okay, it seems like he's gonna go for some kind of timing attack because he ran the workers away from the natural. Admittedly, I did go for very fast Hellion, so maybe that's why he did it. But I feel like he should have been trying to secure a better economy, right? If he was gonna go for something that was not a super vicious timing attack. Now, I have the perfect setup to deal with that. If he would be a genius... What he could do right now is now go for... Like, imagine he would have studied the Raven Hellion thing, right? What he could do, show the Twilight, make double Stargate Phoenix, and he would win this game for free, pretty much. That is a lot of Stalkers. Okay. So this is the first game where we're not going to get a marvelous start. Probably would have been nice to have that Reaper, I guess. Looks like we're going to lose a couple of workers here. Going to trade those for 2 Adepts, which is... I mean, honestly, it's okay, but I did... cut workers a little bit. He misclicked there a little bit as well, which is nice. Can I save this guy? Barely. There we go. Okay. Now, how do I want to handle this? The problem is that I'm quite all in myself. If he... Let's say he had 10 probes hiding in the main base, right? Put them onto the natural. Then... he would have more eco than me right now. And if he's not going to attack, that's going to be very scary. I think I might have to get Interference Matrix here, actually. Because if he goes for, like, Colossus and I don't have Matrix, that's going to be very annoying to go up against. But I should probably be hitting a timing attack. I think because my army is pretty big, this strategy is legit pretty strong. If he doesn't have the right defenses, he's going to die... Well, he's likely going to die. Let's see. I don't know how many Stalkers it is. That's annoying. I want to say it's going to be at least 7, and he's probably building some kind of tech behind it, but I don't know what it is. Okay, if he walks into this oh wait, I think we can actually cook him. I don't know if the rest of the Stalkers might not be there. You're going to have to blink away, my friend. These are so strong. Okay, what I need to do is get the biggest splash damage possible. There we go. He's going to lose at least 3 of those Stalkers, I think. Maybe the rest as well. And I'm going to go in here. You did go for the Phoenixes. Oh, I think he might die before that. Look at this, guys. Okay, so these Ravens are probably going to die. If he moves the Phoenixes, at least. He's not going to move the Phoenixes, so we're going to get in here. There's no wall off. He did actually go for that genius play, but I think he's going to be a little too late. Okay, those Phoenixes are gonna be able to kill these, but I don't know if he can defend those Hellions. He should have walled that off, by the way. No wall off, no fun for you. We're gonna be able to get through here. I'm telling you guys, Hellions really are surprisingly freaking good against Stalkers. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, this was once again a pretty crushing defeat, but his strategy was actually perfect. All he had to do here was just wall this off. If he didn't move out with all these Stalkers, like, I think he was trying to hide the Phoenixes. That's really the biggest thing. And it makes sense, right? But if he would have just not... Because he lost 5 Stalkers here. 5 of 6, by the way, which is obviously a massive deal. If these Stalkers are behind the wall, I cannot do anything. Like, this is the kind of game that's pretty cool to analyze, actually, because it's very easy to look at games like this and be like, okay, that guy got absolutely blasted. But sometimes you're really just very small strategic decisions away from getting the win. In this case, for example, let's say you're playing a normal 1v1. You would like to move across with Stalkers and units so you get vision. Here... He knows what I'm doing. Like, he knows the challenge. He knows there's going to be nothing else besides Ravens and Hellions. Probably should have either scouted with a Phoenix or maybe save gas to warp in a Sentry, send the Hallucination Phoenix. Like, he could have sat behind a wall on 2 base and maxed out, and it would have been legitimately hard for me to win. But anyway, 3-0. We have 2 cheeses left. Let's do it. Okay, for game number 4, we're going to go for the Planetary Rush. Planetary Rush... one of my all-time most successful challenges, got quite high in MMR, but it is obviously the most blind counterable of all of them, probably. So I guess we're gonna see. Now, I think I got double fortunate last game because he was saying that he was planning to go for a proxy Stargate, but he autopiloted into doing something more standard. My build would have been legendarily bad against proxy Stargate because I had no Reaper and only 1 Marine. So definitely getting a little bit fortunate here. Now, I'm going to go for the 1-base Planetary Rush, of course. Like I mentioned, I'm not going to do some ridiculous bending of the rules. So, what do we need for this to succeed? I think I might have to make Cyclones. Because if I don't make Cyclones, if he makes a Stargate unit, we are kind of cooked. I don't think I'm going to have enough Marines for that, so I probably have to go for Cyclones. I could also go for the mass worker kill approach. I think that would be pretty scary to do against Stargate as well, though. I think what he would like to do, ideally, is to go for Void Rays plus shield batteries, and the Cyclones are not really going to chew through them because the DPS is pretty low. Hopefully he doesn't know that. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do, but he better have something good prepared, because so far, the trash talk is not entirely justified. I think that is a little bit of an understatement, actually, even. Especially because he called me such noobs and that my performance was embarrassing. I think some of you might have to have something else to say about that. I don't know. I guess we'll see in the comments. Now, what I'm going to do here is... Oh, he could also scout for my CC, by the way. That is another issue. In fact, that's probably the #1 thing that I would do. Because I literally need to build a CC next to his base. At least, I mean, I could build it here, but that's going to take 2 minutes to fly across. That is not nice. So I'm going to get 1 Reaper. Where can I hide the CC? He saw my SCV just now. I think maybe this is a good location, actually, because it's out of the standard scouting path. No Nexus. Okay. Ooh. Guys, we might be... Hey, where did that probe go? Oh, there we go. Okay. Is it just a long path? That took quite a while. We might be planetary rushing a 1-base Protoss here. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, right? Blind counters. That's a tough one. I guess we'll see. Should I make Marines or more Reapers? I think we should go for Marines so we have the biggest frontal push power. We can also make tanks. Let's see what Mr. Guy is going to have over here. Okay, triple gate. Yeah, oh, this is going to be a rough one, guys, for sure. Good strategy. I want to say, last game was a really good strategy. This one might be an even better one for the challenge. I mean, obviously, now he knows beforehand what the strat is. This Reaper is going to survive no matter what, by the way. That's nice. Yeah, he's looking... Okay, I'm glad we hid the planetary in the right location, because he's looking for it. Oh, man, how are we going to execute this? That's the question. Oh, he did find it. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to have to send SCVs here. I knew this was going to be a tricky one. Okay, I mean, applause to him. Good, really good strategy there. Now I'm going to do something that I don't want you guys to try at home. You can actually kite an Adept with a Reaper. It's just not very easy to do, and you're more likely to lose your guys then. Okay, so the Reaper is, or the Adept is in the bush here, most likely. So I'm going to have to go over here. Let's see, can I save this Adept at the same time? That'll be... Ooh, or the Reaper at the same time. Can I kite him? Okay. Would be nice if I can get that. Oh, we are actually going to get it. Okay, save this guy. Put that guy back on. Save every single unit that I can. There's a Stalker out here. We are not going to be able to save that one, but we are going to kill these units. Okay, so he's going to lose that one as well. I mean, he has 3 gateways, but he already lost, I want to, what is it, 4 units? 3 or 4 units, I believe. Okay, now I have to make an engineering bay. I guess this is a pretty decent timing for it. Probably can go across with the Reaper again. It has been pretty annoying, actually, to have to resend those SCVs. I think at this point, I'm confident enough that I can just stay at the command center now. But where do I planetary rush? I guess we can probably put it down there, right? Let's see what he has over here. Stargate and Forge. Okay. I am not quite sure what I would be the most scared of, honestly. Oh, he's going to go for the full-on attack here. He's going to try and... Oh, can I... No, I barely can't save that, but he's going to lose a bunch more units for... Oh my goodness, this is getting really, really annoying. Let's see. Is that going to die? It is going to die. Very, very nice. Okay, there we go. Tank arrived just a little bit too late. I think I would have been more afraid for not the Forge, really. Right? Like, does the Forge add that much against freaking tank? Okay, I'm going to make a turret here, by the way, to not lose everything to an Oracle. Ooh. Looked like he was going to shoot. Oh, he has a lot of Stalkers, by the way. I think we need to pull some boys here. Yeah, let's get a couple boys over here. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to get a 3rd tank as well. Keep in mind that the planetary can fly over the Stalkers, right? Like, I can fly this planetary in front of my army, and even if it takes a little bit of damage, the army doesn't have to be there right away. So this is the plan. I put it down here, and then we just siege everything. That is the plan. Good amount of damage on that. Okay, the boys are not yet arriving. I think with the SCV pool, we're going to be pretty safe here, because they're so good against the Stalkers, right? Planetary is going to be able to be repaired as well. Now, here we go. What does he have? Probably should siege... Oh, he's actually very far. I didn't expect him to be so far forward. Okay. Wait, where's the Stalkers? This is very suspicious. What? Why are these alone? Hello? Oh, he went for the counter-attack. Oh, sneaky. Very sneaky. Okay, well, then I can just... Can I put the planetary on the high ground, guys? I think we actually can. But there are a couple units over there. Guys, it's literally going to block the entire entrance. The planetary would literally block the entire entrance. That would be so freaking funny. Even if he recalls, he's not going to get away with it. I mean, at this point, I can build it next to his Nexus as well. I'm going to siege a tank back at home. Okay, we're going to fly in here. This has to siege pretty fast. Here we go. He's going to go for the recall. Yeah. Do I have enough SCVs to survive? I think I probably do. There's something here. Oh, he just left one Stalker. Oh, he's gonna go for it. I mean, I can repair that command center forever. My tanks actually don't fit through, which is extremely annoying. But there's still enough SCVs. I'm gonna drop another mule over here so I can repair that planetary. Dude, he has a lot of units here. Keep in mind... Oh, let me kill that real fast. There we go. Pull this back. I mean, the moment this planetary finishes, he can never break this again, ever. The mule is good enough at repairing. He's gonna get... Oh, let me make a third here, because he is gonna get... Oh, please. He is gonna get a Void Ray out, which is incredibly unpleasant. The planetary is now officially finished. It is not going to be broken no more. I think he canceled that Void Ray because he didn't have money. I don't know if he was going to try to warp in somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, this is brutal. I just freaking miss my planetary rushes, but it's so freaking nice. Let me target fire those Stalkers with the tank. Those Stalkers are going to fall. Definitely the closest game so far. Unless he has a hidden expansion at least. He might. So far, he has been leaving on time, right? So this is... Aha! Not that bad, huh? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Just a couple games against uThermal will change your mind, guys. There you go. Okay. Well, definitely 100% the scariest game so far. We are not just keeping our money so far. We are also turning him to a positive fan. And the next time, maybe he's gonna leave a positive comment instead. That said, we still have one game left to play. If we lose the next one, it's all for nothing because I'm still gonna lose my $100. It's gonna be no warp gate. This... probably the most crucial mistake here. Like, okay, I was not a fan of the cannons, but honestly, it legitimately could have worked because with the recall, it got close. If he got into my base a little bit faster, actually kill all of these SCVs, he wouldn't have had to recall as fast, and then it legitimately could have gone his way. Once again, a couple of strategic decisions and obviously mechanic difference. Let's go to game number 5. The final game is going to be White Rabbit, and we're going to have to play Protoss without Warp Gate. Which to a lot of you is going to sound hilariously bad. I don't actually remember... I don't think we got super high MMR in this challenge, actually. This might have been one of my lower MMR challenges. But I did have a pretty decent PvP build in particular. Which I don't actually remember how to do. Excuse me. Because it's been a while. But I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. I basically invented in that series the 3-gate opener. Normally you play 1-gate expand. Or you play... 2-gate expand. I started playing 3-gate expand. And basically I skip gas because I don't need it, right? Because I'm not going to make warp gate, right? You can save that 50 gas on that. And make an extra gateway with it. And you just have a lot of units early on. And it's pretty tough to play against. Now, pretty much, I could make Stargate units and Robo units. But the way I approach this challenge is actually by just playing mass gateway stuff without warp gate. Now, that's a suspiciously early probe. Okay, where's that probe going? Is he gonna try a cannon rush? Cannon rush against me with $100 on the line. That's brave. That's quite brave. I mean, we'll see. He hasn't started it yet, but I guess we'll see. Okay, he's gonna steal my gas. Okay, well, I mean, I don't need it. Because, you know, I'm playing no warp gate. But interesting. Could mean that he's gonna go for some kind of cheese later. He is... I like that he's blocking it. My brother, I have 3 gateways in your face. Not like I'm exactly planning to take that base very fast, but okay. Is it worth it to make like a zealot or something? I think probably not. I guess we'll see. He finished... Actually, you know what? Okay, I am a little paranoid here because there's money on the line. He has a pylon here and a gas, which is a lot, but it also gives him... If he would proxy zealot and kill this pylon, we would be doomed. So I'm at least gonna start the zealot, and then we can cancel it if he has stuff at home. That is the idea. Let's see. Does he have something over here? He does. Okay. Now, he is walled off, so what do we want to do? I'm gonna go for the triple adept strategy, actually. Okay, pylon is at home as well. What is he gonna build? Yeah, he wanted to build something. Stargate could be scary. Let's see. I'm actually not a huge fan of these adepts now, by the way. I think it would have been smarter if I went for Stalker, so I could have actually... Oh, he's gonna steal my gas. Is he gonna do the thing where he goes back and forth? No, he's not. Okay, he could have. Oof. The nerves, guys, are at an all-time high. He's going... Actually, okay. Now I'm a fan of the adepts again. You know why? Because he is making a battery. Battery would have been very good against Stalkers. Not so much against Adepts, because the Adepts are going to shade by. Now, he is going to see them, unfortunately, for me. Am I taking the right approach here? Let's check myself real quick. I guess we are. I mean, he's basically doing the same thing as me, but plus Warp Gate, right? And he's actually going to make real stuff, I imagine, instead of just gate my units without Warp Gate. Let's see, he's going to let me in. He's not going to let me in, unfortunately. Okay, not happy with that. Gonna start focusing on this pylon then. Yeah, the problem is this could totally be some kind of proxy, and that would be difficult to deal with, I'm not gonna lie. Proxies could be rather annoying. Okay. I'm just gonna check around real quick, see if I can find like a proxy Stargate or something. Proxy Robo would actually be the most difficult one to stop, for sure, I think. So, let's see. I don't like being in the dark. It's not great, okay? I want to know what's going on. I'm mostly scared of DTs, I guess. I could make a Forge too. Should I do that, or should I go for the Robo? You know what? I'm just gonna make a Forge, because I'm kind of crazy like that. Let's do that. We'll go for the Forge. We'll keep these guys in the wall in case it's DTs. And then I'll make a Sentry so I can force field him out. And I'll start making cannons. Okay, so he doesn't have something yet, I think. No expansion yet, I mean. That is an Oracle. Okay, interesting. Oh, he's actually making an expansion. Oh, we're gonna get in? Wait, he used the shade, but it's gonna finish soon. Look at that. There we go. Okay, and we are gonna be in. Can I kill this Sentry? Oh, it's a fake Oracle. Hey, that's pretty cool, actually. I like that. Okay, I mean, we are gonna be able to kill a lot of the... Oh, that battery. No, why do you exist, Mr. Battery? Oh, that is a tough start, not gonna lie. Okay, I was hoping that would be a little better. Hey, he did F2 his fake Oracle back. That is nice. Let me cancel that shade so I can kill some more stuff. Oh, hey, that battery actually kind of clutched for him. Not happy with what I just saw, guys. That was unpleasant. Okay, I'm gonna do a bait here. This is incredibly dumb what I'm doing, but you guys are used to that by now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a cannon here, because at some point he's gonna shade into my base. Wait, I should totally be making a Twilight Council, by the way. So I can get, like, charge or something. I think that's the right idea. Let's get Twilight Council over here. Then we kill this gas. I could send... Hey, maybe I could send these around. That's probably a decent enough idea. Did he have any tech? I mean, his build must have been incredibly inefficient, right? So, let's do a double Chrono boost. Okay, those are going to die. I mean, that cannon is going to be incredibly nice. Look at that. Okay, he doesn't really want to commit for this. Look, he's going to shade it to the main. And then there's going to be a Mr. Cannon. That's exact... Wait, can I... Oh, no. What would have been beautiful. There we go. Dude, that cannon is so nice. Look at that cannon in the main. It's actually clutching so hard for me. I do have to move these away. Oh, it sucks that he killed one of my Adepts, by the way, at the end. Would have been nicer if he didn't. That is for sure. That Sentry is going to be doing a good enough job. And then we resaturate this. Really just make a gas on the natural as well. I think that would be okay. Let's see how many of these I can kill. Cannon is still going to come up clutch for me, of course. Now, I do want to start building Zealots, I think. So I can make charge as well. I think that's the right idea. Okay. Going to target pros one by one. Then he's going to arrive over here. Lose the Adepts. There we go. Can I save this guy? Oh, a little bit too late. Small lag spike as well. But okay. Mr. Guy is fighting back. In the most important game of the entire thing. Now what do? Hallucinated Phoenix. We Chrono Boost Charge. Charge is a pretty weird upgrade to get this early in PvP, but something is just telling me that it's the right idea. I don't know what. Hopefully it is actually the right idea, but we'll see. I'm gonna make a cannon over here against DTs. I'm definitely playing this pretty terribly, to be honest, but yeah, happens, I guess. Let's see. Does he have anything? 4-gate Twilight. Huh. My Adept stuck inside of a wall? Where? Here? You can always recall it, I guess. That wouldn't be such a bad idea. Hey, guys. Wait, is he listening? He can't, because I'm not streaming. That was suspicious, though. If he's gonna go for glaives, then I'm gonna be in trouble. In fact, I kind of feel like I'm in trouble this game, and I don't like that feeling. Maybe I shouldn't have made this cannon. That would have been nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for 6 gates over here. Because if I don't, I think we might end up in trouble against a Blink Stalker attack. So let's Chrono Boost these both. Then I'm gonna go for Zealot Stalker, and then I'll try to secure a 3rd base after. That is the plan. Okay, saturate this gas. How many workers do I have? 44. That is perfect. Start making a bunch of Stalkers now. I can scout again soon with another Hallucinated Phoenix. Just like he is doing, actually. That is... Why did I make that? That was not on purpose. You guys probably could have guessed that, but I'm still curious how that happened. Now, I've got a little bit of a run-by squad over here, which is nice. I guess... Hey, wait a second. Oh, I don't have blink. Dude, I could have walked into his base with the blink from that as well. Or with the vision that it would have given me. That would have been quite funny. Yeah. Let's try to saturate this base, because I have too many workers. Zealot squad is running around. Make sure to keep Chrono boosting my stuff for sure. Should I take another base? I think it is a good time to take it. Let's see, there's no upgrades. He's going to be very surprised seeing this. He's microing like he thinks it's real. You guys saw that? He's like, catch it. We gotta kill the Colossus. I mean, who the heck hallucinates a Colossus? I mean, I get it. It's not exactly particularly sensible. And let's get +2 attack. I don't have blink yet, by the way, so being out here is pretty scary. I do always have recall, though. So that is slightly comforting. Take my third base now. He doesn't actually have it yet. Okay, that is great. Let's make sure to scout the hidden bases here, too. I think that is the right course of action. So, basically, the ideal StarCraft situation to be in is to do the same thing as your opponent, but, like, slightly more economical. And it kind of looks like that's what we're doing, so that is pretty nice. Do I have enough units here? I think we're probably okay. Don't want to lose that many probes, though. Oh, he actually canceled that Adept Shade. Didn't expect that. Let's send these guys around again. Send these to the third base again. Looks like he's going to lose every single one there. That's nice. Do a little bit of trick so he can target fire the right one. Exactly. Now, he is also, I have to admit, I feel like he's playing the best as well. Like, it's not just the best situation, but he's also playing the best in this game compared to the others, I think. Okay, let's kill this one. Does he have upgrades? Yet still no upgrades. That is a lot of adepts, though. Not necessarily excited to see that. My army feels incredibly dumb. A little bit of micro on that Zealot. Can I do something over here? I think we can hit a timing attack with +2 attack, maybe. That wouldn't be so crazy. It does feel crazy to not have freaking Warp Gate. Oh, he made... Okay, I think he was a little bit scared. I think that's what happened. Look. Now I got these over here. Oh, these are gonna go ham. +1 attack as well, which does literally nothing against probes, by the way, but +1 attack. Had to be mentioned. Is this a good idea? I kind of feel like it's not, to be honest. No, let's not do it yet. I think we're not ready for this yet. Let's Chrono boost this guy at least. Send a couple of extra zealots in the natural, because that was extremely worthwhile. Now, he is only making blink stalkers and charge slots for now as well. He's just making them more efficiently, really. Have you guys ever thought about it, that it's weird that warped-in units have... They build faster than units from a gateway? Like, wouldn't you think the disadvantage would be with Warp Gate? It's kind of a weird thing if you think about it. Okay, wait, I can run into the main base. This is perfect. Okay, here we go. A little bit of Blinky. Looks like he might be going for Storm. Oh, thank goodness I built that cannon. That is absolutely delicious that I did. Those are now in the main base. He went for DTs, but I made the cannons. Oh, that is so nice. The reason why this is going so well for me is because I have +2, by the way. He also does have +1 at this point. Killing the Guardian Shield guy would have been nice. Let's blink these back. Hey, the micro was good here, guys. I have to say, the micro was good here. The Zealots are popping off in the main base. GG is called. And we have saved our $100 and our honor. 5-0 against the 4K Trash Talker. And that's why you guys don't trash talk me. Now, I guess potentially I have just cultivated more people to trash talk because you guys want to be on the channel. But I guess I shouldn't do these too often, and for that reason, that's a good idea. But anyway, we got back to him. Turns out we don't suck. Or maybe we're still stuck in his mind. He just has a very high standard. But that's going to be it for today. 5-0. Keep our bucks. We keep our ad revenue, which we were going to keep anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I was always curious what level these trash talkers were. Honestly, he surprised me, because I thought those people that write those comments were always just like bronze or unranked or something, and I don't know what they're talking about, but he actually... I mean, he knows how to play, to be fair. He had some good moments here. But that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this special one-off video. If you did, give a video a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you want to see another one of these, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Adios.